But we're going to continue with the education topic, and our next talk is AI Education, Your First and Next Steps. Let's welcome on stage Agate Ambulte, who is the CEO of Digitālo Inovāciju Parks and also the head of AI at RSU. Welcome, Agate.
Thank you. Okay, let's talk about AI and education. And currently, I'm deep into AI education, and I will share some interesting thoughts on maybe your first steps, maybe your next steps. So let's jump into it. And as they say now, that AI will be like electricity, like today. We have electricity, we use it, and it feels strange if we don't have electricity. And AI tools and AI skills will be as common as using the calculator, as using Excel, as using the internet. So let's not even go into, do we need those skills or do we not? Because we definitely need them. Okay, and right now, about the AI education that I'm creating, so it's on multiple levels. So I can give a helping hand if somebody is thinking about education, doesn't know where to start. But beginning from 3-hour master classes to 1-month online course, all the way to master's degree program, which is in progress. It's being created right now. And I've seen people come into AI. Majority comes without a single clue of where to go, what to begin with. So let's go quickly through what I could suggest you. So personal productivity. These questions could be answered first. And think about these questions before you jump into AI tools. So where do you store your information? Do you already have a knowledge hub? And do you have historical data on which you can use AI and AI tools? And do you have templates? Do you have processes for everything? And these questions usually are, should be the first ones. I'm a fan of Notion. I collect all my knowledge into Notion, and I use that for my knowledge management. And after I have these things in place, I'm a super user in AI. So how to become a super user? And before we maybe, many people are like, the first impression of ChatGPT is like, cool, but what's in it for me? So how can I use it? So I challenge you. Go through these 12 steps, and actually I could add even more steps. Check these 12 questions. How could you use these? Could be really cool applications for ChatGPT or similar large language models that you could use. Once you go through this list and think of at least one example where you could use it, and then create a prompt for it. After this exercise, you already will have some understanding of what are the opportunities, what are the possibilities, and you will become more familiar with prompting, with everything that's needed there. So don't kick off ChatGPT or other large language models before you go through this list. So that's just to get into using ChatGPT. If you have your knowledge hub, you can create a prompt library for yourself, you can create a prompt database and go back to the good prompts and work on creating even more better prompts in the future. Okay, so you probably have heard that there's an AI tool for everything right now, and it has been the case actually for multiple years. The only thing that it wasn't that accessible to all of people in the world. So I would, my next challenge to you is once you got the prompting down, go through Futurepedia.io. There's an AI for that. Go and try different large language models because each one of them works a bit more different. Create some images. Just try around. Just shop for your ideal tool. And I would really recommend you, if you want hyper-realistic images, go to Midjourney. If you want to play around in ChatGPT with images, DALL-E is good. But here you have a really cool platform, Leonardo AI, which we also use in some of the organizations that I work in. And initially it's free. So you can exercise your prompting skills for images in the Leonardo platform without any costs initially. So play around And these Futurepedia, and there's an AI for that, those are your calculators. You need to just get familiar with how these tools are used, how they feel, what are the basic and advanced features of these tools. Just get around. Whenever you get the idea that I should generate an image for that, I bet there are a couple of tens of tools that you can use. Just get familiar, get around. Okay, so those are baby steps. When you go into the advanced, so now you're familiar with ChatGPT, you're familiar with large language models, you have used the platforms, then you want to bring your skill level up. And maybe we have heard the prompt engineering, what is this prompt engineering that everyone is talking about? So these are a couple of types of prompt engineering approaches, and I would simply suggest you to check them out. It won't hurt. You won't break anything, but bring your prompting levels up. So this would be a really cool next step to go and explore these techniques. And all these techniques are based on research. So you know that AI is more math than programming, and these approaches are based on the models. If a new model comes out, like it did yesterday evening or today morning, there is a new model for ChatGPT also available. And each time when a new model comes out, there will probably be some new prompt engineering techniques. So keep up with these, because this is what brings you to the next level. Then you are a real asset to your company, to your organization, if you can work with prompt engineering techniques. But then there's this cool fact that AI, so here a little tiny little thing is ChatGPT. The world of AI is huge. And like previously said, we said that IT has a place for everyone. If you have different skills, you can probably find something where you can work in the IT field. So right now we're going to the next level when the world of AI is becoming so huge, it's developing so fast, so much money is being brought into this world that probably everyone can find a new place for them in the vast world of AI. So yeah, ChatGPT is just a tiny little thingy, but hey, you need to use it. And me as a CEO, I will never hire another person who can't use ChatGPT, because it makes no sense. Why would you hire a person who doesn't know how to use a calculator, who doesn't know how to use Excel? If the person is really cool professional, no problem at all. Go through 3 hours intense courses and get your skills up. And yeah, without those skills, I don't see the opportunity to be a dynamic employee. And yeah, and there are so many layers of AI where we can go into. And you know what? All these layers will need also managers. They will need leaders. They will need smart people who understand the technology. And that's where we come to the next point, that currently in Riga Students University, we are developing a new master's degree called Digital Strategy and AI Management, which will be exactly the next step that Latvia and the world actually really needs. So I really invite you to be the first ones to explore all the different tools, get curious, get engaged with these tools, explore the vast applications of AI, because we will need those leaders. If you can manage a team, if you understand the technology, you're a bigger benefit to the whole organization, and that's what we are planning to create. And the world is seeing now a surge actually in these types of programs, and I believe that every university will have these degrees, and actually the next logical step is to have AI tools, AI management, and AI project management incorporated into every study program, because I don't see the point to finish a university without AI skills, at least in some basic capacity. And yeah, so that's what I invite you to do, to explore the AI world. And I'm here to network. I'm going to be here for the whole day. And feel free to approach me and ask any questions if you have something about education. But yeah, I would really invite you to dive in and get the best from AI world. If you're curious on where to start, let me know. I have a list of opportunities of great online courses. Take your free course. It's not like you don't have to pay for it initially. Just simply take a course, get involved, understand large language models, understand ChatGPT, and let yourself immerse into a wonderful world of AI. And if you don't know, if you're not sure about the first steps for you, then feel free to contact me on LinkedIn or check out my courses. I do them very regularly, and yeah, get into the AI train. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you and meet you during this day. I will be also here for the whole day.